Hey friends, I'm Tarot Oracle. Today we have a tarot reading, romantic forecast 2019 for Boston Tarot Gal, who has an excellent YouTube channel, by the way. Link in the description. Go check her out. She is amazing. So let's do a tarot reading for her and see how this works out. Alright, so we're using the Victorian Romantic Tarot today. We'll just do the will I meet someone, what's the romantic thing for 2019 type of reading, and see what happens. We'll go for this and that. So we have all of these. Might help if it was in the camera where you can see it. That would be great. We'll do one more card. Alright, I have no idea what this stuff is. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, we got Ace of Wands. Well, that's good. It appears that's going to be a good start to the romantic 2019, along with a Hermit reversed, which is even better. So, looks like maybe you don't get out as much as you could, or as much as you want to. It looks like life sort of gets in the way as far as getting out, meeting new people, getting relationships going and things like that. It seems like you got a sort of a busy time there, and that's been interfering before, and it appears that you will meet someone that's a little bit older. And let's see, Ace of Pentacles, and wow, okay, look at these cards. You got an ace, you got an ace, you got a 10, 10, Wheel of Fortune. This is insane. So yeah, that's looking very good for meeting someone. So let's go over the details. So Ace of Wands, this is going to be something that's going to be important to you in 2019, and it's going to be something to where you're going to take some action, you're going to pursue it. Relationships is one of those things to where sometimes you just sort of put it aside and do everything else in your life, but you forget about relationships. But this seems to be something that I think is going to be important to you in 2019. Again, the Hermit upside down, you're going to be reaching out, you're going to be looking more, maybe contacting your friends, talking to people, being more social, being, you know, sort of available, if that makes more sense, as the Hermit upside down. So it's interesting that the Ace of Wands is flying as well, flying downward. It seems like it's curving towards the reversed Hermit if you look at the card interactions. And the Hermit is just sort of sitting and watching it happen. It's pretty cool. So the Page of Cups indicates that you're going to meet someone a little bit older than you. It's going to be some place to where maybe a friend introduces you. I see like friends in this as well. So like a friend introduces you. There's some stuff that happens and all of a sudden you just run into this person kind of thing. And the Ten of Wands being upside down sort of indicates that it's going to be a little slower to develop than I guess maybe something that you're used to, or it's not going to be like that instant chemistry type thing. It's going to be somebody you meet, they're a little older, they're cool, they're fun to talk to, but then maybe you see them later and just sort of run into them, and then all of a sudden, you know, there's a little bit of a romantic thing that starts happening. The Ten of Wands reversed sort of points to that. Ten of Cups. Can't really go wrong with this at all. This is a very good card for relationships, especially. As I said in one of my Thoth videos, but this doesn't relate to this one particular, but the Ten of Cups is just an amazing card. But the difference between the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, what's the difference? The Nine of Cups is more of a blissful, beautiful, amazing explosion of happiness that's there. It's like the best thing that you can possibly have. But the Ten of Cups is more of a gradual happiness that starts and gradually comes in. So that makes more sense with the Ten of Wands being upside down and looking at the relationship sort of slowly developing. Maybe you run into this person later. It didn't really, you know, hit off anything amazing at first, but you run into the person later, or you're talking to the person later, or you just happen to, you know, they call you or something after a long period of not calling you or whatever, and you have this slow progression of happiness that builds. It's sort of a lingering connection that you have that you sort of gradually come in on. And the Wheel of Fortune being upside down means it's going to be unusual for you. It's not going to be the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It's going to be like your last relationship, and then the last relationship and the last relationship are all very similar. This one will not be as similar because the Wheel of Fortune upside down. So overall, it seems like that, yeah, you're going to meet somebody a little older, run into them, slowly develop. It's a good happiness, a good connection. It's going to be an unusual relationship, a little different than you're used to, but overall, that's excellent. So yeah, I see a great 2019 for you. I think it's going to be a little bit different maybe than you're used to as far as relationships are concerned. But yeah, you have the possibility of a relationship. This being upside down at the end just sort of points me to a little indecision, I guess, at the very end of it. It's like at the very end you have this indecision of, I didn't hit it off. I didn't have this immediate chemistry. Should I pursue this? Should I pursue this or not? And this seems to be on your side as far as should you pursue it or not. And we grab an oracle card. Now I'm kind of curious. Oh, where is my oracle cards at? Seriously? I want an oracle card for that. You know, I didn't want an oracle card to begin with. But now you have this card at the very end. Now I want one. I want one. I want to find out what's going on. Get like one summary of the ending, because the ending is kind of unusual in this particular case. I just wanted one summary of the ending. So we'll grab that card and find out what is the ending of this. What is the very end? Does it end in happiness, or is it... Oh, okay. Well, that is the very end of the relationship. That would be a deep freeze. How do you interpret that? That is not what I expected to draw. So yeah, this sort of clued me into sort of a little bit of hesitation on your part because of the manner in which things moved along. But deep freeze, there's like 50 ways to determine that. I guess intuition means that, intuition means that it's not going to be a long-term relationship. It's going to be something that sort of chills out over time. But as an absolute conclusion to the relationship, what happens, I mean, you could have had like this big marriage, or well, coming apart probably wouldn't be a good card. But yeah, so it seems like it sort of chills out. It sort of either normalizes, or it's something that you don't want to turn into a long-term relationship. This is not somebody you're going to marry, or not somebody you're going to be with for the rest of your life type thing. It's just some sort of a intermediary relationship that's fun, that's cool. The person has money. It seems that this is something that you can go and have fun with. You can be entertained with this person. You can have a good, cool connection with this person. But is it going to be a lifelong relationship? Deep freeze. You know, that's the one card I drew. I don't see it being a long-term and life together forever. But hey, it's 2019. It's going to be a fun, cool relationship. It's going to be something awesome for you. So I hope you look forward to it, and let us know how it works out. Again, Boston Tarot Gal has a wonderful YouTube channel. Link in the description. Check her out. If you like this video, like and subscribe.